Okay, right off the bat, we're starting off with a fairly challenging exercise, the wood chop. I want you to practice this move for a few times without weight in order to perfect the form. Once you are ready, add one dumbbell. Start with your legs about hip width apart, holding one dumbbell between both hands. You're going to pivot the feet and hips towards the right as you bring the dumbbell to your right shoulder, as if you're bringing a heavy axe up and over your shoulder. Exhale as you pivot the hips towards the left, bringing the dumbbell across your body to the left, as if you are swinging the axe down in a chopping motion. Your core should be tight, and you should be using your hips and abdominal muscles to guide the movement, not your spine. Do not let your spine overextend as you bring the dumbbell over your shoulder or let it round as it crosses the body. Continue on performing wood choppers all on the right side. Next, we've got a pop squat. Start with your feet hip width apart, jumping out into a squat position, reaching for the ground with your right hand as your left arm extends out behind you. Jump back, bringing your feet together, and then jump back into the squat, switching hands. Flex through the arm as it extends behind you. Keep your chest up and don't round your back. If you can't reach all the way to the ground, that's okay, just work into it. If you need to, take the jump out and just step out and step in. Okay, we're going back to wood choppers, this time on the left side. Let's end this circuit with a Russian twist. Sit on the ground with your knees pulled in. Beginners, keep your feet on the ground. More advanced, bring your feet off the ground. Hollow out the belly as you lean back slightly and use your core muscles to twist from side to side. Hold your arms out in front of you as if you were holding a medicine ball. In fact, if you have a medicine ball or a dumbbell, grab it to guide you through the movement. Make sure you actually are setting the ball to the ground and then use your core to lift it off and move it to the other side. Circuit B, we're starting off with a combo. We'll be holding a lunge while performing a banded lat pull down. Start with your feet hip width apart and then step back with your right leg into a lunge. Go as deep as you can. Beginners, you don't need to sink down quite as much. More advanced, I want your knee almost touching the ground. Loop the resistance band around your hands and extend your arms towards the sky. Inhale, pulling the band apart and down with your muscles in your back. Bring that band as close to your chest as you can. Exhale, returning your arms to the sky. Keep a constant slight pull on the band to maintain that contraction. If it's too hard, just eliminate the band altogether and just use your own body weight to create resistance. Moving to the ground, we'll be doing a chest fly for exercise 2. Hold a dumbbell in each hand above your chest. Keeping a slight bend in your arm, lower your arms out to the side, stopping when your arms are about a 45-degree angle away from the ground. Keeping this movement controlled, and don't let your arms just go flailing out to the side. That's bad for your chest and it's bad for your shoulders. Okay, isometric hold with a lat pull down, left side now. I just had to add in some of my old tennis footwork training into this. For our cardio move, let's do a side-to-side shuffle, slow it down to modify, speed it up to intensify. Circuit C, we've got an alternating one leg toe touch with a dumbbell. Start with your feet hip width apart and hold one dumbbell between both hands. Raise your left leg out behind you as you hinge at the hips and reach for the ground. Try to actually touch the ground with your dumbbell. Remember to keep this one fluid motion, moving like a pendulum. Push through your right heel to return to the starting point and then switch legs. Do not strain your neck and keep your eyes on a focal point to help maintain balance. Lean against a wall or a chair if you need to. If you do need to stabilize, then perform all the reps on one leg for the first round and then switch to the other for the second. Lying on your back now, bend your left leg and raise your right leg towards the sky, keeping your gaze up and your chest off your chin. Sit up with your abdominal muscles and then alternate tapping the sides of your legs until you tap the bottom of your foot, alternating tapping your legs as you lower back down. This move is called the monkey climb because you are literally like a monkey and your leg is the tree you're climbing. Just go with it. Don't go as high if you're just starting out. Now we've got an Arnold press. Stand with your feet staggered at about hip width apart. Bend your elbows and bring your arms in front of your chest holding 2 dumbbells. Bring each arm out towards your side, keeping your elbows bent, and then extend your elbows, pressing the dumbbells up over your head. Bend your elbows again as you lower the weights down and bring them together in front of your chest. Finish off this circuit with a monkey climb, left leg this time. For the first exercise in Circuit D, grab your chair and your dumbbells. Keep your arms at your side, and with your right leg, simply step up onto your chair, bringing your left foot up to meet your right. Step back down with your left foot and then your right. If you do not have a chair, or if this is too difficult for you, then just bring your knees into your chest. Raise your weights up by your chest to make this move more challenging. Now we've got another version of the Renegade Row, this time with a dumbbell and a push-up. Grab one weight and set it between your arms as you raise into a plank position. Do 1 push-up, then grab the dumbbell with your right hand, pulling it towards your side. Set it back down, then grab it with your left hand. Return it back to the ground, and then do another push-up. Continue alternating between the 2. If this is too difficult, drop to your knees. We're going back to step-ups, opposite side, leading with your left leg this time. Let's end this circuit with, quite frankly, one of my least favorite exercises because it just sucks. We're going to hold an isometric chair pose. Bring your feet more narrow than hip width apart to where they are almost touching. Sit back like you're going to take a seat and raise your arms in front of you towards the sky and hold. Breathe. Just keep breathing. If you need to, come out of it a little bit, take a breath, and then try to sink deeper.